Welcome back to Hampden Park, where Celtic reached another Scottish Cup final. It's time for your Twitter reactions to Aberdeen 0, Celtic 3. We'll start with Antonia Marie Muir. Fantastic game today. Hayes and Forrest were outstanding. Hope Ryan Christie is okay, and gutted Simunovic didn't get a goal. Thought Odsonne Edouard was excellent as well. I look today, I think there was a lot of nerves across most of the Celtic support. I don't know why, because if only we'd known Aberdeen were going to offer so little in that game. They'd done absolutely nothing. I think the only time they really got in Celtic's stirred was towards the end of the first half. I think Cosgrove kind of sclaffed a shot wide. That was all they offered. Obviously, the red cards as well sort of ended the game as a contest, particularly into the second half. I think the first 1-2 bookings, he absolutely clatters Ryan Christie, and I hope Christie is okay because he was down for quite a while, 5 or 6 minutes, stretchered off, so I hope he's alright. The second one with Ferguson, I think he's late on Rogic. I haven't seen it back, I don't know if it's a straight red card, but McInnes sent to the stands after that. We absolutely dominated, we dictated for minute 1 to minute 90. It was absolutely one-way traffic. Simunovic did nearly get a goal in the first few minutes, and I thought he was good today. I mean, offensively, you can only really think it was performance offensively, really, because him and Ayer had absolutely nothing to do defensively, but they were brilliant. And Edouard again put the penalty away. We've had problems with penalties this season, so it was just a relief to see that go in 2-0. That kind of ended it, and then for there it was plain sailing. At Danaman Max, superb today. That's the way we've longed for us to play under Lenny. Set up great from the off. Special plaudits to Forrest and Hayes. Exemplary today. Interchange from each wing was superb, and onwards we go. I think I predicted that Johnny Hayes would start, and he did start. We can see that Neil Lennon really likes him in these games. He's opted for him ahead of Sinclair a few times now. I think that nods towards the kind of qualities that Neil Lennon looks for. Johnny Hayes is a grafter, he's physical, he's hard working, he's got a lot of dig. Quality as well, and I think he played well today. I think his selection was justified by his performance. Won the penalty, so I thought he was great. He also gives defensive cover for Tierney as well, because he's got experience at left back. So I thought he was good. In James Forrest, as I touched on the full-time reaction, absolutely brilliant. What a goal opened the scoring. We've seen it at Easter Road, and it was massive for us after the first red card for Aberdeen, with 6 minutes added for us to get the goal, to break the deadlock right before half time. It was absolutely massive, and I thought Forrest was brilliant all round. Andrew Mulholland, good winning team performance, easier game than we expected. Hayes has proved again that he should be in the team before Sinclair. As I've touched on there, Neil Lennon just doesn't seem to fancy Sinclair, and the fans can debate about this all they want. I think it's going to be a theme, particularly to the end of the season. Obviously we don't know what's going to happen this summer in terms of who's going to be the manager or the head coach, but he does seem to be opting for Hayes. But as long as he puts in a performance like that today, I don't think we can really argue with that. Kira Hawkins, best performance under Lenny. Aberdeen were a disgrace. Joseph Simunovic, man of the match. As I said, I can't believe Aberdeen offered so little. To beat Rangers at Ibrox, I mean, I don't know what that says about Rangers, but to beat Rangers at Ibrox comfortably 2-0, and then to come to a semi-final and do that, I mean, I don't know what the Aberdeen fans must be thinking, because they didn't want the ball for the first 15-20 minutes. They barely had any spells of possession, and as I say, they only really had one attack of note in the whole game. So it's really disappointing for them in terms of a spectacle. From a neutral point of view, it probably wasn't the best game to watch. It was all one-way traffic, but from a Celtic point of view, it doesn't really matter. We're in the final. We absolutely deserved it. That performance, it was domination from start to finish. We'll finish with at Lord Edouard 22. Best performance under Lennon so far. Need to keep this up for the rest of the season. Look, that's it. The final is there at the end of May now, 25th of May against Hearts. That means we've got a double header against Hearts, because they're the last league game as well at Celtic Park. I don't think either team is going to give too much away in that one. I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of changes. But we've got to go and finish this league now, get it over the line. We'll get Hibs away next week, and then Kilmarnock to come after that. I think we need a win and a draw. Realistically, maybe 2 wins when you count goal difference and that sort of stuff. So we've got to take that performance into Easter Road next week and get the title put to bed as soon as we can, and then focus on the final on the 25th of May. And hopefully we can secure an unprecedented treble. It's remarkable to think that we're here after all the turmoil we've went through this year. We've not had it easy at all. We haven't been at our best for most of the season, but we're here. We're 2 games for the league title and 3 games from a treble, which is absolutely remarkable. That's it from Hampden. You know what to do. Like the video. Don't forget to comment your own thoughts below and subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you at Easter Road next week. Thank you.